Sweet the whispers in your ear whenever Ember wanders near.
That's right. I had this that I wanted to check out. Okay. So I've got something about bricks and minifigs. I do have something about them. Something that I think that has flown under the radar, actually. That I think has popped off. I do believe in recent days this is popped off. This is a different content creator called MGS Brick, and he posted a video like 2 months ago. I expose bricks and minifigs with a $1,000 minifigurine. And I saw people talking about this, how like this guy has exposed them months ago before Ben's video came to light. So I'm like, okay, I am intrigued. So let's see what it is. So if this guy, it's a very good video. Okay, cool. Excellent. Let's take a look and just see, let's see how deep the rot goes.
Lego has gotten expensive.
Coming in at $500.
$800. $1,000 Lego set.
And we have COVID to thank for
Jesus!
this.
The coronavirus outbreak, a pandemic.
We were all stuck inside. What else were we gonna do?
The biggest toy store of its kind. Everything you ever need.
You can buy and sell new and used Legos.
Bricks and minifigs!
And when we got back outside, Bricks and Minifigs was there to capitalize on this new market.
Uh-huh. Wait. What's the disclaimer? The content in this video is for educational and informational purposes only. All opinions expressed are my own views, do not reflect the views of my organization I may be affiliated with. Viewers are advised to do their own research and take decisions at their own discretion. I do not intend to harm or offend anyone with the content presented. Use your own judgment and always seek professional advice if needed. Viewer discretion is advised. We get all that?
Did I put the gold one in there? Go on.
Dude, they might have took it. Dude, there's no way.
And was there like a gold one in there?
And with roughly 250 stores in the country, it is the biggest toy aftermarket franchise in the world. Each store has tons of minifigures, pieces, new sets, and sets that haven't been in production since the Soviet Union still existed, and a trading system in which they will buy any Lego that someone brings in. But wait, this guy said they tried to rip him off. They're overpricing items.
Whoa, hold on.
Lego that
Wait,
someone
I
brings
see that.
in. But wait, this guy
Sealed in the bag, and my local Bricks and Minifigs offered me 16 cash or $20 in-store credit. Currently 240 plus on Bricklink.
said they tried to rip him off. They're overpricing items. They straight up scam this family.
Look, my guy, slow down. Today I purchased a very cool set and my little brother's Holy Grail Black Pearl for $1,000 plus. My brother had been talking about this set off and on since 2016 when he first got into Lego. My mom, my sister, and I each put in $400 to do this for him. He graduated this year and never asked for anything, so I couldn't be more than happy and proud to. He got home from work today with the Black Pearl waiting for him unknowingly, and his eyes got so big. He hugged us. We waited for him to open it. The figures, poster, manuals were gone. His eyes started to water. I never felt so bad, angry, and confused in a very long time. I took it to the store and instantly told them with my receipt. They said, we took the figures out and banned me from the store for trying to bring it back, saying we lied. I just want everyone to know, please just go buy from Lego themselves. And this is from a Denver store. Hold the fuck. So this could be a company-wide thing going, you lie, you're the one that did the stealing. Because this is exactly what Brandon said to Brian and Ben. You stole the Legos. Holy shit. Oh, this could change everything. Okay, yeah, now we could see a company-wide systematic rot.
family stole this 83.
Okay, hang on. I want to read this one too. I'm at a loss. Wait. Oh, this is the Salem store. This is the Salem store. I'm at loss and hoping the online LEGO community may be helped by this forced to write the following letter to LEGO corporate in hopes they can help. I understand they are not the same as Bricks and Minifigs, but as was explained to me, they have a trademark deal with them in their stores to act as a guarantee that they're selling legit LEGO product, as what I was told. The large collection from my 80s. Oh, this is Brian Mansell. Oh, this is Brian. This is Brian's email, or this is Brian. He's put 10 years, gonna pay for his graduate college, consign the shop, here corporation sees their fee. Yeah, okay, so this is Brian. This is Brian Mansell, the guy that Ben was working with.
83-year-old man's Lego collection, and even called the police on this guy.
I go to Bricks and Minifigs, right? With this brand new Lego Star Wars Clone Trooper take unreleased 11.
He works at, wait, sorry, I looked at, this is flashing by so quick. He works at Target, that's how he got it early. Okay.
11 days early. And then the store owner comes up to me and says, hey, you can't do that. Then cops come to my house to issue that I've been banned.
In this hobby, there can be immense information asymmetry. Take this Clone Trooper, for example. The normal version is worth about $100, but this seemingly identical one is worth 10 times as much. Just
yeah. Okay, I was looking for the differences there and there.
Because of a slight difference in the printing. Now, the only people that would know this would be serious collectors like me and employees trained in these types of establishments. But when presented with an opportunity,
Do y'all do trade-ins?
Yep. Will these employees be honest with you with what you bring in to sell, even if you had no clue? Well, today I am here to answer this question. So here's my game plan. First, we're gonna need a disguise.
And this works pretty good.
And a wig.
Oh God, oh no, okay, please tell me he's not gonna get as crazy as Ben did in his first video. Please tell, because Ben went pretty fucking wild with the schemes that he was doing in the first video that he put out. No, he's not. Okay, thank God. Like, okay, he's doing a little thing, a little cheeky, like, okay, I'll do a quote-unquote disguise and like clothes and a wig and okay.
Because I cut off all my hair in the last video. But wait, I don't wear glasses. But I did need to film this somehow. So I bought these super secret spy gear glasses. Sorry for the bad quality, but it's a trade-off that we have to make to provide this boots on the ground journalism. So now we actually need some Lego to get appraised. So to test the integrity of these employees, I sprinkled in some very rare and expensive minifigures among some more common ones. Like Darth Malgus, who came in the Sith Fury class Interceptor from 2012. Along with all the figures that came in the Bat Tank, the Riddler and Bane's Hideout from 2007. So the value of everything so far comes out to $557.27, plus the $91.54 from the value of the more common figures. We have $648.81. Bricks and Minifigs says that they will offer around 50%, so that brings our number down to $324.40. So hopefully we won't get offered anything considerably less. Now we need a super convincing backstory to sell the look.
It's just some old stuff that I had. Cool. Everything else is like sold at a garage sale. I just found it under my bed. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Now we just need to stay cool, calm, and collected.
I can do either like 140 store credit or 120.
Now we've got our plan.
Wow. Okay.
Do y'all do trade-ins?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can bring it, go down the trade desk.
All right. Great.
What do we got today, Ryan?
So this is, I don't know, I have a pretty big family and it's just some Lego from my older brothers and stuff. We sold the rest at like a garage sale and stuff, and I found this under bed.
I will dig through this, see what I can pull out, and I will let you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I got the question for you.
All right. Anything good?
All right, you want an update? You want good news? You want bad news? Which one you want first?
I guess good news, I guess.
Good news, you have a couple nice figs in here.
Okay.
Update. I am not sure what to make of this.
Oh.
I can't tell if it's real or what it is.
Well, buddy, what we have here is the grail of all LEGO Star Wars minifigures.
What?
Because in 2007, LEGO hid 10,000 chrome gold C-3POs in sets from that year. And so this figure is worth about $1,000. I added him to the bin of figures right after we left the last store, making the value of the whole bin $1,648.81. And the 50% the Bricks minifigs said they would offer, $824.40.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get his legs off, but I can't. I don't want to break it.
Oh, why?
If you can separate the legs, you can sort of verify that it's a real Lego parts.
Uh-huh.
I'm afraid to pull it and break it, and I don't.
Oh, is it like special or something, or?
If it's real Lego, it could be worth a little bit extra because it's like a chrome.
Oh,
version.
so these are like special. Oh, okay.
It's like shiny.
Oh, okay.
It's like an unusual thing.
Yeah.
And basically, they've done it a few times, but they've also done it as a keychain.
The keychain that he's thinking about doesn't resemble C-3PO in the slightest, and there's also a pen, but that doesn't look anything like it either, so I don't know what he's talking about.
So if you're able to get the legs off so I can see what's happening, I can give you a better offer.
So the reason this is happening is because this C-3PO is one of the variants of the US version in which its chroming process caused the legs and torso to stick together. This problem is common in these figures, so what's happening is not that odd.
So there's a couple things happening.
Mm-hmm.
One, you know, the other stuff in your lot is real.
Yeah.
And there are signs to me that this is real.
Well, you're the expert, so.
Basically, I would be, even without this, I would do $50 cash for what you have in here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What? Did I just hear that right? He was offering $50 for the lot. Yet. Oh my god, that is so scam. Holy crap. And this is so bad.
I would offer more in store credit. I'd probably almost double it in store credit.
Mm-hmm. So with this, what would you do?
I think it's real. I'm talking about. He's in pretty good shape. I would throw in another $50 just for me to roll the dice on.
$50 for this? That's over $1,000. Are you fucking kidding me? Either this guy is a door-riding idiot, or he knows and he's like, okay, I'll give him $50 and then we can sell this thing for like $1,500. Oh my, considering I'm leaning towards the latter, like the way he's talking, especially about I want to get the legs off. The fact that he was so fixated on getting the legs off before makes me think that he knew what he had. And so he was kind of trying to set it up. Like, I need to get the legs off to verify if I want to, actually verify this is a real Lego. And now he's acting like, well, I'm going to throw you a bone and just go, this could be fake, but, it might be real. So I'll throw you a bone and I'll give you $50 for it. Oh, this is shaping up to seem really fucking scummy right now.
Another $50. So everything here, what?
We do $100.
$100 for all of it?
And taking a little dice roll on this guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, see, exactly. There it is. He knows. He fucking knows. He knows how much it's actually worth. And so he was like setting him up, and now he's like, I'll throw him a bone. I firmly gave bone. Like, yeah, I'll give you. I'm not so sure about this one. I think it could be fake, but I'll throw you a bone just in case.
Is there like a place I could like look at prices somewhere?
So basically, I would be going onto eBay,
eBay,
Facebook Marketplace, or Bricklink.
Okay. That was really helpful. Thank you. All right. Have a good day.
Have a good one, dude.
So that was interesting. I'll leave it up to y'all to make a judgment call on if that was a fair offer or not. He did give some helpful advice to where I could check the value of what I have, but hopefully we'll get a better offer at the third store out of the 4 that we're going to in this video. I have a suspicion that our valuable Bane figure is being mistaken as the more common version, causing him to be overlooked. Hopefully they...
But that's not your problem. If these guys are supposed to be quote unquote experts, where they're evaluating the value of the minifigs, and they supposedly have these resources to look them up on, then he shouldn't be making that error. He should not be mistaking it for the Bane. He should be looking up, like, if there's a Bane figurine, he should be able to look at both Bane figurines, hold up the figure to compare it, and know exactly which one he's talking about.
They can do better about that at this next location. So basically, I give the bin over to the employees, they look through it, then call over the store owner because I guess they found the C-3PO.
And when you were talking about like fake ones, any of these fake or which ones?
The only one I noticed that potentially is the C-3PO. His legs don't come off.
Well, I know someone that can verify for us, but it is kind of weird that the legs aren't coming off. That usually happens whenever they spray it after the fact. But there's also some other ways.
Is there like a way I can look it up or something?
Yeah, you see, the way they're talking like they're experts. Why? If this was like is this like a super rare C-3PO, then as he said that during the chroming process they can get stuck together, they would know that if they were actually experts.
He wouldn't make much of a difference because all of these we're just going to do it at the same price or the same rate. It's just an aggregated average. He can even show you if you wanted to see how it kind of looks over. But basically the way this kind of pulls up is that whenever we pull up one of these values, they just tell us kind of like right here what the average is that it's sold for. So the top one is like the average right here, right? But then we obviously have to pay costs in store and stuff, so you can kind of see like this is exactly where every other store that's in our system.
Okay. Now we're into a different thing here. You notice how fast he's talking. When he was explaining, listen to how fast he's explaining it. Like, well, if you look here, it's at the top right here, and it shows the average right here, and you gotta do all this. You notice how fast he's talking? Yeah, he's talking too fast because he's excited, and he's talking too fast because he's counting on the average customer is just gonna basically sit there like tad-eyed, like, okay. Because it's like he's essentially trying to use like industry jargon that the average person would not know about or would not logically infer, and is to basically just make it sound like he knows what he's talking about. This is very common in sales. The car salesman, but literally like any sale, especially if they work on commission or anything like that, they will be fast talkers using this industry jargon, industry lingo to try and trick you into making you think, oh, you know what you're talking about, so obviously you're going to be fair with me.
Basically, the way this kind of pulls up is that whenever we pull up one of these values, they just tell us kind of like right here what the average is that it's sold for. So the top one is like the average right here, right? But then we obviously have to pay costs in store and stuff, so you can kind of see like this is exactly where every other store that's in our system has paid out for this exact thing.
Yeah, I just thought I would look it up on Amazon or something.
Amazon, you wouldn't be able to find much on there. Usually, like, we have websites like eBay Sold is probably the best way to do it. I just look up the fake name on eBay, and then it'll show you on the solds, like, what they're selling for, actually.
Okay.
You can also use another website called Bricklink. Bricklink, like, gives you aggregated, like, averages and stuff like that. So I'm texting the person. All I can do right now is just wait while he prices out the rest of these. And so the friend that I work with, the authentication on hiring thing is usually, so he basically, I don't know if you're familiar with like Lego as a company, but it has something called Lego House. And Lego House is in Denmark, and it's where their like official headquarters is and stuff like that. And it's where the family that started Lego, basically it's their old house that they converted into a museum. And so he used to work as an authenticator for them. But as I told you, these ones are all kind of things that are like.
And that right there was again another trick. That whole thing about talking about the facility in Denmark and how he worked as an authenticator. Yeah, exactly. He was doing it. He was info dumping him again to try and overload his mind with information and also make him think that, oh, he's a professional. He's an expert. He knows what he's talking about because he's talking about the history of the Lego Corporation and the headquarters in Denmark that has been set up as a museum. Clearly, he must know exactly what he's talking about. Of course.
Really in the $1 to $2-ish, maybe even $3-ish range. None of them are like really special fig. The only special fig is really this one.
First off, there is a lot more in here worth more than $3, especially our Bane, which I wanted to make sure they saw.
Is this like Bane or something?
Which one is that one? Yeah, that one's Bane, buddy. It's missing his head.
Oh, wait, same.
Oh, that's it right there?
No, see, what version of Bane is this?
Oh, it's not the rare one.
But this is the rare one.
Is the rare one?
Yeah, there's a rare one that sells for like $300, but this one is like one that goes for like $8.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't have the.
Gotcha, bitch. Uh-huh. Yeah. So this is starting to sound like it is company wide. This is shaping up that all of the bricks and minifigs company wide are working off this scam. That they basically that who knows if they perhaps maybe train them to run the scam, because no, it was the franchisee who was telling him all this. That it was the franchisee owner that was the one that was vomiting up all of these lies, vomiting up all of this info dump overload. And was he trained by the corporation to do this, I wonder? Because we've been seeing it at every store. And in fact, this one is looking at giving him even less than what those other two are so far.
Expensive one is way harder to find.
Yeah?
Yeah, they got like a scarecrow in the same set that had a glow-in-the-dark head.
I don't see a scarecrow in the set anywhere, but okay.
And like the original Batman fig and stuff
Yeah, you're right. The timestamp at the bottom does say it was in 2024.
like that, so...
What's
yeah.
the picture?
Did you see this thing? Yeah. So look at his face, right? Yeah.
Didn't look that good. What's the inexpensive one look like?
That's a good question, man. Maybe I looked at it wrong. Because now I'm like confused. That's what the hell I'm looking at.
You don't know what it is?
Oh.
Dude, you know how many minifigs are there across all of Lego? You know what I'm saying? We're literally thinking about like hundreds of thousands of different variants of different figs. The fact that you remember one fig out of that, I mean, like, I don't know. You memorize hundreds of thousands of different things? Nah, right?
So now he's trying to turn it back on him. Yeah, he's back. Well, now he's backpedaling. He's trying to turn it back on the customer. Like, I'm so important. I have to remember all this stuff. You know, can you remember all of this? He's trying to turn it back on the customer to make the customer feel bad. So the customer's like, no, it's okay. I get it. You go through a lot. Yeah, it's literally his job to know. It's his job to scam, but you get what I'm saying now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now we can't just look at it and be able to tell. We have to sometimes look it up and try to compare it against photos and be able to see it. Because some of these things we haven't even seen ourselves sometimes.
Really?
Dude, you found another rare one.
Oh, really? Yeah, good for you, man.
Oh. This is the more expensive one. Yeah. Congrats. Okay, well, you can put that over there so we can put that at a price too. Yeah, bro. He's selling on average for about $105.
Wow.
Yeah.
More than 8.
Yeah, definitely more than 8.
Okay. Alright, so unprompted, they did determine that it was the rare one. But they're lowballing it. They are lowball. Wait. Yeah, he said $300 earlier, and then and now he just said about $155. So now he's going back. So I think maybe he realized because the customer was asking questions, he's like, okay, maybe I can't scam him out of this, because he might not take the figurines back, and then realize I'm getting he has a rare one. So now he's twisting and going, oh, you actually do have a rare one. Cool. Well, these average about $150. So when we take our cut, we'll give you $50.
We'll do the best we can, bro. I'm going to give you the best offer I can. Great.
Uh-huh.
Based on what we're looking at right now, about like higher end of the market, let's just say about $400-ish is like the value of all of these. If you were to get this one evaluated and we get confirmation that this one is real by itself, then on that own basis, like this could be worth up to about $800-ish market value. Like even sometimes higher, like in mint condition, they sometimes even go for like $1,000. If you have it sealed, it goes for up to $3,000. So we're just waiting on that one, but that's pretty much where we were at. So
380, you said?
But that's market value. So again, keep in mind, market value is not what we pay, because we have to basically account for rent, employee costs, and profit margin.
And there it is, more of the info dump. Now he's like, don't feel bad that I'm about to lowball the shit out of you, because look at all the expenses we have to pay for. And so now he's trying to do a sympathy bid to the customer, which no customer gives a shit about this. But he's doing this to try and elicit sympathy from him. So when he lowballs the shit out of him, he's like, you understand why I can only give you this much, right? I have all of this stuff I just listed off. Which, again, no customer cares. Every customer knows that when you have a business, yeah, there's rent, employee costs, operating costs. They're aware of that. They don't care, but a smart person will recognize that when you start info dumping all of that, you're doing it as a precursor to lowball the fuck out of them.
for ourselves. We don't do it for free. So with all of that intact, we're probably going to be paying anywhere in the range of like, so cash, 125-ish bucks, credit, 175-ish bucks. Yeah.
And you're saying I could like maybe get more if I like sold it on my own?
You could, but then you have to deal with the exact same stuff we're going to deal with. You're going to have expenses that come up from selling. You have to do the exact same stuff, which is put.
Well, oh, and now he's trying to Jedi mind trick him. Yeah, you could sell it on your own on eBay, which, by the way, is free. The only thing you'd have to pay is to ship it out, which would be next to nothing cost. But he's like, oh, well, yeah, you could do it on your own, but then you'd have all of these costs that you would have to incur just like me. You know, you'd have to put it on eBay, which is free. You'd have to, like, get the winning bid, and then you'd have to ship it out to the customer, which is maybe $5. But now he's trying to fuck with it and go, you don't want to go through all of that hassle on your own, do you? No, you just sell it to us and we take all of that responsibility and none of the responsibility is on you. So you can trust us, right?
In the effort to like take good listing photos so people are interested. That's kind of where we're at with that. The offer,
think about it.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. And I would say the offer would definitely come back way higher if we do authenticate this one as real.
Thank you so much for the help.
No problem. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no worries.
So then for some reason the owner had to leave, but he hadn't given me confirmation yet that my figure was real. So I gave them my phone number, and then about an hour later the C-3PO was confirmed to be real by the authenticator. So that was the best experience we've had so far, with the store owner personally talking to us and giving us valuable advice and information while being
It's definitely more communicative, and he did get back to him on the C-3PO thing, but again, my Stammy senses were just exploding in my head with the way he was talking and the things that he was saying.
Transparent and being honest with what we have. Now let's see what happens at this final location. So this is my local store. I go here quite frequently, and because so, they know who I am. So I got my friend named Matthew to cover for me at this spot.
Hey. Yeah, I'm looking to get these checked out. Okay, I'll take them over there. I'll have my stuff. Thank you, man. What's up? Hey. How's going to get some Legos checked out? Okay, let me go through and see what we can do.
You want to get rid of all of this, or?
Yeah.
Completely honest right now, with the minifigs that I've run, you're 160.
160? Yeah. What's the figures that you, like, took the size of relative with?
So you've got a pretty good Batman here. They both now get.
He then declined the offer and made sure they gave all the figures back, which they said they did. Then I came over to double check if they were all there.
Where's the 3PO?
Where's the gold one? Where's the gold one in there? I think it was.
Shit!
Are you sure? Was it not? Yeah, I'll go to my car real fast. Go look in your car.
Oh no!
Wait, just stay here.
Oh no!
Mine's mad, so let's wait. Wait, did I put the gold one in there? I thought it was in there. Did you see it when you? I didn't see it when I opened it. I thought when we were in the car, it looked like it was in there. Go on.
Professional operation.
No, that's great. That's crazy.
What happened to it?
Nah.
What happened to it?
These ones? That's crazy.
Might have dropped it. Let's see.
That'd be bad, bro.
Dude, I don't think it's in here. I think they might have. Dude, they might have took it. Dude, there's no way it's not.
It's in there.
Bro,
Yeah, I agree. It's like this. Like if you're gonna, granted, they're kids. They're just like they're kids making a YouTube video. Yes, the proper thing to do would be before you do each of these ups, you check to make sure all the stuff that you're intending to be in there is in there. I agree. Who knows? Could they have I'm not ready to jump on. Oh, they stole it. It would be very easy to jump on it and go, the Bricks and Minifigs stole it because we're Bricks and Minifigs is an evil company. But let's be legit. They're not exactly professionals at this. It is possible that they did an oopsie poopsie and didn't actually put the gold. Actually, hang on. No. Hold up. Wait. Wait. Hang on. Let's see. We are at 1417. Hang on. Do we see them go through it?
I've run. You're
Really working.
so you've got a pretty good Batman here. You've got they both now get.
He then declined the offer and made sure they gave all the figures back, which they said they did. Then I came over to double.
Okay, so we don't actually see the open container in the store. So we'll say it's questionable. It is entirely possible they screwed up. So we have to wait. They had the figure in their hands, but no footage of it. Well, no, I don't even think they had the footage, the figure in their hands. At this store, we never got a view of him looking down at the container, because if he looked down at the container, the gold 3PO would have popped out, but we don't have that footage.
It's not in there. Wait, I swear I put it in there.
I thought I saw
It's not in there. It's not in there?
I don't think so. Nah,
Dude, it's not. Dude,
he actually
did they take it? Did they just steal?
Did they just steal from us, dude?
Oh my. Okay. Let's go confront them.
Wait, hold on, bro.
No.
No, wait. Yeah, let's just say we were like, that this is the video.
Yeah.
Hold on, bro. You do the talking now. I do the talking.
Hello.
It's on the family. With the Lego form. Here they are. To the tree.
I'm with him. Was there like a gold one in there? A C-3PO?
Oh shoot! I'm sorry. Yeah. That one's fake, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
What?
Yeah. Feel it. Is how late it is.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think maybe they did try to steal it. Yeah. No, it's not a bait and switch. I think they did try to steal it. It's like they didn't put it back in there, and he's like, oh shit, yeah, oh by the way, it's fake, so that way they don't call the cops to say that they tried to steal it from him. Yeah, fake, but accidentally on purpose forgot to give back. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Yeah, he's trying to make it plausible deniability or something like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh.
But yeah, sorry. Let me make sure I got. Yeah, everything else.
It's just the weight. Why it's fake? Just the weight. Is that why it's fake?
Well, you can't take the legs apart either. So.
Yeah.
And then look under the arms.
Don't give it back to me. We're trying to steal it again.
See the arms?
Yeah.
That's not normal.
Actually, it's pretty normal. In 2007, LEGO used a vacuum metallizing process where they chrome the figure all put together, and so missing the spots under the arms.
It's not?
No, and it's not normal that you can't take. If you look at the chrome C-3POs, you can take them into 3 parts.
I think this is normal though, because in the factory, they would spray them like this.
I've never seen that like that. So.
You've seen like a real one, like in person?
I got one right there.
Where?
That's the chrome one.
What he is pointing to is a TC-14 from 2012, which is a completely different figure, who still displays unchromed spots but in different places.
That's not full chrome, but
they're not the same though.
It's still a chrome.
Yeah, but
They're not the same one. Oh, but they're still chrome. You can tell. Look at the chrome color. The chrome color is different from the other one. Oh my god. He's backpedaling and eating shit as fast as he can. I think he may have legit knew what he had, and he may have yeah, the hands aren't even chromed either. Yeah, he thinks he can bullshit them because they're kids. He's caught. Oh yeah, he definitely knew. I think he may have actually tried to steal the Lego. I think he knew what he had. And I think he tried to steal the Lego, was hoping they wouldn't realize, because you notice, he never brought it up. When he was talking about remember, he held up a couple of Legos, like, yeah, you got this one here, you got this one here, these are good, these are good. He never did that with the Chrome one. Never did that, and he's trying to, and he was hoping that, I'm wondering if he was hoping, like, when the guy took him back, he's like, oh, they'll just, like, they won't even notice it because they got this pile, and they just won't even notice it. And then they did notice it, and they came back in, and he was like, oh, yeah, sorry about that. Oh, by the way, it's fake. Don't call the cops on me. Whoa. Oh, this is endemic. This is starting to look endemic of bricks and minifigs. Then it's just a scumbag company that tries to steal from people and rip people off. Ew,
Places.
shit.
But they're not the same though.
It's still a Chrome.
Yeah, but it's different versions though. I can
It's
show
gonna
you
get a-
online. I don't know. It
He doesn't
has
wanna talk
the
to me
side
anymore.
things, so I don't.
He does
that
not
one's
want to talk
fake.
to him.
You say it's fake?
He's done. He's not even talking to him anymore. He's like, you caught me. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Like, yeah, he's zipped up really fucking fast. I'm wondering if they keep talking, is he going to be on the verge of saying, get out, I'm going to trespass you, or I'm going to call the cops on you? I'm getting that feeling in my gut that he's about to call the cops on him. Did Crystal Gorman rip people off as well? I don't know. I'd like to say no, she did not, but I can't make that judgment call.
I don't think it's real.
Okay. Cool. Well, glad we got it back.
Yeah, sorry about that. That was actually a mistake.
No, that's all cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty.
It was
sure
a
it's real,
mistake.
so if you look online, like that's on the site.
No, I mean,
If you didn't want to buy it, that's okay.
yeah, I don't want that one.
Okay, cool. Have a good night.
Oh,
So to recap,
I guess he's never coming back to this Bricks and Minifig store again. Because remember, he said this was his local one. He shops here all the time. I'm gonna hazard a guess and say he's not coming back here anymore.
store number 1 offered us in cash 18% of the true value of our figures. Store number 2 offered 6%. Store number 3 offered 19%, and store number 4 offered 10%. Also, this video isn't meant to criticize Bricks and Minifigs as a whole. It's a franchise with a lot of great locations, and I've personally had many
Translation, this is a franchise with a lot of money and I don't want to get sued by them.
positive experiences, whether that's seeing rare retired Lego sets, looking through minifigures, or just talking with employees who clearly care about what they do. If you have never been, I would highly recommend checking one out if you can. Every store is different, and the experience I had in this video just represents a handful of locations. It doesn't represent the franchise as a whole or the many people involved who are passionate about giving customers a
Okay, well, I wouldn't call him a coward because you have to remember, this guy, he's a kid. He's done far less investigation into Bricks and Minifigs than Ben did, or that we've done in following the story with Ben and Andrew and the American Fork PD and all that. Like, he's done a substantially less amount of investigation compared to what we have been exposed to ever since Ben dropped his first video. So I'm inclined to cut him a little bit of slack that, you know, it's that he hasn't dug into it and wouldn't know.
It doesn't represent the franchise as a whole or the many people involved who are passionate about giving customers a great experience. This video is simply documenting what happened on my visits, and I've let you watch, and now you can form your own opinion.
Wait, corporate responded to the video. What? What? Hold up. Okay, we may be doing a follow-up here. It says corporate responded to the video. Is he talking about his? Hold the fuck up. This was from 2 weeks ago. Hey, let me look. Wait. Wait. Oh my God, wait, this could be, okay, we have a follow-up. I think this is a follow-up. I think chat. I think we have a follow-up to that video. We're buckle up. We're going balls deep because it's Bert's and Minifigs Corporate responded to the video. So I think this may be a follow-up to the one he did 2 months ago. Oh shit. Okay, let's lock in, chat. Lock in. We're going.
I thought I would come on here and show how Bricks and Minifigs Corporate responded to a video I uploaded about a month ago. If you haven't seen the video yet, I went to 4 different Bricks and Minifigs locations with a bin full of rare LEGO minifigures that were worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The catch is that when I went in, I acted like I didn't know what I had, all while filming this on a hidden camera in my glasses. The offers I received ranged from 6% to 19% of the true value of the figures that I brought in. At the last store featured in this video, after the employees said that they put all the figures back into the bin, which I took them in, I was walking out and I noticed that the most expensive one was missing. Now this minifigure is worth north of $1,000. And when I walked back in, they simply said that they misplaced it, handed it back, and said it was fake. Now the purpose of my video was to test a sample of stores in this franchise to see how they would perform. When I originally released the video, I left the employees' faces unblurred. It immediately gained traction and got around 250,000 views in the first 2 days of being up.
Okay, so what we saw was an edited version where he blurred it. So okay.
Uploaded. I filmed all of these interactions in stores in North Carolina, which is a one-party consent state. So it is legal to record a conversation that you're having with somebody if just one of you give consent. So I thought uploading content like this with the unblurred faces would be acceptable. And also because there is countless other videos up on YouTube right now of people filming in similar businesses without blurring faces. As you have probably guessed by now, things did not go smoothly. During the 2 days that the video was live, I received about half a dozen privacy complaints. Shortly after,
Well, no.
the 2 days that the video was live, I received about half a dozen privacy.
We'd like to inform you that we received a privacy. Upon the review, we found the personal information at issue has oh shit.
Complaints.
Damn.
Shortly after, YouTube took down the video. The explanation I received stated that copyright protected content was found in the video. The timing was especially frustrating because YouTube's AdSense revenue updates after 24 to 48 hours, so since the video was taken down in such a short time, I ended up losing out on a lot of money. But besides the point,
Fuck, YouTube screwed someone again. That video got a shit ton of views and he got fucked out all that ad revenue. Yeah, YouTube added again.
I think if the stores had performed more positively, I suspect the company would have been much more comfortable with the video remaining online. That same day that the video was taken down, I received an email from the official Bricks and Minifigs corporate email. The email reads, "Hi MGS Bricks. My name is Matt McNeef.
Of course it's Matt. Of course, it's the brother. It's the COO. Here we fucking go.
I'm with Bricks and Minifigs Corporate. I watched your recent video featuring several Bricks and Minifigs locations, and I wanted to reach out directly. First, I want to acknowledge something up front. Based on what we can see in the footage, it does appear that our internal handling procedures were not followed in one of the interactions you highlighted. That's something we take seriously, and we are addressing it with the franchise as a whole. Regardless of intent, our standard is clear. Every item brought in by a customer should be handled with care, transparency, and returned appropriately if no deal is made.
They are backpedaling and eating shit as fast as they can. They're only doing this because his video got a shit ton of traction, and my guess is, especially with Ben's video, the comment section was probably filled with people going, they tried to steal your shit, and now they're backpedaling and eating shit as fast as possible.
We've done some internal review, and while the footage is over a year old, which limits what we can fully verify, it appears that this was an honest mistake by an employee, not a pattern or intentional behavior. That doesn't excuse the outcome.
Okay, so the film footage is over a year. So he did film this back in 2024. Okay, so the timestamp was correct. It was filmed back in 2024, and he just only recently re-uploaded this 2 months ago. So I guess he uploaded this back in 2024, and it got taken down, and I guess he's recently re-uploaded it with the blurred faces. Interesting.
But context does matter, especially when something like this gains traction online. So yes, the footage is over a year old, but to be honest, I was trying to graduate high school while editing this, and that took up a lot of my time. Some of the files corrupted, so I had to spend time getting those back. The footage from the Amazon spy glasses I used was super finicky to work with, and figuring out the best way to communicate what happened was also very tough. What you likely couldn't have known is the real-world impact this has had. The Northrop
My God! They're now doing a feel bad for us, the corporation. Think about the poor corporation. Why can't you leave the poor corporations alone?
Valley store owner is currently out of state handling the passing of the grandfather who raised
Kidding me? This can't be real. This can't be fucking real. They're literally pulling this. The owner's got a dead relative sob story. What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck is this? Oh my God, this is worse than this is worse than the one store that he went to where they're like, you have to think about all of our costs involved, that we have rent and plane costs and operating costs. This is like 10 times worse. You can't understand the real world impact. Our stale Anno, his grandfather who raised him, just passed away. Can't you appreciate what this? Oh my dear fucking God. Oh my God, this is insane. This is fucking wild.
him, and the employee involved, who has no prior history of issues and has consistently been a strong team member, is preparing to undergo heart surgery and is currently
Oh, like, no fucking way. No fucking way. No way. No fucking way. They're pulling this shit. Oh my fucking God. We have the store owner has a dead grandfather who raised him, and the employee is about to undergo not open hearts. He's about to undergo heart surgery. Are you fucking kidding me right now? This is insane! The fact that they are pulling this shit is fucking insane! This is just wild! Oh my God, yeah, please, for the love of God, please.
Cool. The store
for
tried
the
to
love
steal
of
from
God,
me. Let me play them a song on the
or the
world's
flying
smallest
spaghetti
violin.
monster, whoever is listening up there, please give us the hat trick. Please give us the hat trick.
experiencing significant stress related to the attention this situation has generated. I'm not sharing that to push back on your content, but to give a fuller picture of the people behind what is shown. We also want to raise something important regarding privacy. It appears individuals were recorded and posted without their consent, and in a way that has made them directly identifiable.
By the way, I will point out, Ben's video did not blur any faces. Ben's video at the Salem store, he didn't blur the face of the manager. And to the best of my I have no idea. He did not blur it. He did not blur the face at the Salem store. And his video did not get taken down. There was some blurring that he did. It was like at the beginning of the video, but it wasn't the face of the manager. The manager's face was fully exposed. And YouTube didn't take that video down. So this is them backpedaling and eating shit. They know. They fucking know that they tried to steal his $1,200 figure, got caught, and posted it to YouTube. And now they're backpedaling and going, oh, you don't understand how this is affecting us. Look at my poor employees. Look at everything that they're going through. Oh, and by the way, this is a privacy concern. Oh my God, this is amazing. What the fuck?
We ask that if this content continues to be used or shared, that reasonable steps are taken to protect the privacy of those individuals, e.g. blurring faces, limited identifying details.
Yes, blur the face of the thief. Blur the face of the man that tried to steal a $1,200 minifig from you, because we wouldn't want him being identified by the police.
This is not only a matter of basic fairness, but also aligns with platform expectations around privacy. Separately, we do want to be clear that while we are open to engaging constructively, we also take seriously our responsibility to protect our brand, our franchises, and our employees from misleading narratives or undue harm. We believe there is a better path forward here than escalation, and we'd prefer to pursue that. One additional piece of
Oh my god, they're literally doing nice video you got there. Shame if something might happen to it. Or nice channel you got there. Shame if something might happen to it. Are they literally about to extort him? Please tell me they actually try to extort him. This will just be the cherry on top.
Context. Since this video was filmed, we've made meaningful improvements across our system to increase consistency in how stores evaluate collections, particularly minifigures and mixed lots. We've invested in better tools, clearer standards, and
by the way, I do want to point out, this video was uploaded 2 weeks ago. Obviously, he probably didn't need to do much in terms of editing, so he was probably able to compile it and put it together fairly quickly. His previous video came out 2 months ago, and it has 1.2, if I remember correctly, million views. 1.2 million views. So they're panicking. They're panicking big time. Because they probably, like, hang on, let me get the timestamp on this one. 4:42. This email was sent April 11th. So I'm trying to think of when Ben's video came out. When did Ben's video come out? His first one. When did his first video? Hang on, let me see when Ben's first video came out really quick. Give me a sec. I'll be able to tell. 2 seconds. Hang on. So Ben's first video came out May 19th. So this email was sent before Ben's even came out. Wait. Oh shit. I just realized something. Ben's video came out 4 weeks ago, but all the events happened back in March. Wait a minute. All of the events of Ben's video happened in March. So they sent out this email to him after, so the video hadn't aired, but all the events, including the store closure and the court cases, happened in March before this email got sent out. So they're sending this email out after the events of Ben's investigation had happened. Oh, shit. So are they going after multiple YouTubers that are exposing them? This is feeling like after Ben's thing, popped off, they're now going after any YouTuber that might have exposed them to something. Oh, fuck.
Related to the attention this situation has generated. I'm not sharing that to push back on your content, but to give a fuller picture of the people behind what is shown. We also want to raise something important.
Does this mean I need to worry? No, it doesn't. Why? Because I am reacting to videos. I am not like front-end investigating. I am reacting to videos, and I am formulating an opinion based upon the data that is being presented to me in the videos. So no, not to mention my YouTube channel is not monetized. So it's not like I'm worried about ad revenue or anything. So I'm just like, I'm formulating an opinion, which is protected by freedom of speech. I'm formulating opinions based upon evidence being presented to me on screen. And that's all there is to it. So no, I'm not worried about bricks and minifigs coming after me.
Regarding privacy, it appears individuals were recorded and posted without their consent and in a way that has made them directly identifiable. We ask that if this content continues to be used or shared, that reasonable steps are taken to protect the privacy of those individuals, e.g. blurring faces, limited identifying details. This is not only a matter of basic fairness, but also aligns with platform expectations around privacy. Separately, we do want to be clear that while we are open to engaging constructively, we also take seriously our responsibility to protect our brand, our franchises, and our employees from misleading narratives or undue harm.
Yeah, that was the point that he made, is North Carolina is a one-party state. There was no obligation for him to blur it. It's basically bricks and minifigs somehow got to YouTube, or basically they basically privacy bombed his video. So you know, it's YouTube. So YouTube is all fucking AI now. So because they privacy bombed YouTube, with the AI took over and slapped his channel for it, and so that's when he blurred the faces.
Believe there is a better path forward here than escalation, and we'd prefer to pursue that. One additional piece of context. Since this video was filmed, we've made meaningful improvements across our system to increase consistency in how stores evaluate collections, particularly minifigures and mixed lots. We've invested in better tools, clearer standards, and more structured training. That said, even with those improvements, offers still vary from store to store, and that's by design. There are a number of real factors that go into any evaluation, including completeness, condition, authenticity, current inventory.
By the way, this is all corporate gobbledygook. This is all bullshit, by the way. If this was going to be a real email from corporate regarding it, you would have maybe 1/3 of this quote-unquote verbal diarrhea that is coming through in this email. Particularly because, bearing in mind, he's so something to keep in mind here. I don't know if he's going to bring this up. But Nat McNeff is so concerned about the privacy of his employees that he literally doxed personal information about the store owner and the employee. He literally violated HIPAA laws with his employee about undergoing. He was being honest about it. He literally disclosed private medical information about his employee to some YouTuber. Okay, like I get. Okay, 5-minute mark. Hang on. Let's go back. Hang on. Okay, yeah. So he's talking about we value our employees' privacy, yet in this email, he disclosed that the store owner, has suffered a death in the family of a grandfather who raised him, just disclosed private information about the store owner, and just disclosed private medical information in regards to an employee saying that he is undergoing heart surgery. So that is a HIPAA violation. Actually, no, sorry. No, it wouldn't be, because HIPAA violations are only in respect to physicians. So it would not be HIPAA violation. But he's talking about privacy, and he literally just disclosed an employee's medical information to some fucking YouTuber, while in the next breath saying we value our employees' privacy. Think about that. That's how you know it's bullshit. Because is this even true? Is any of this even true? What he just said? Or is it just a bid for sympathy? Like, what is going on with this company? Like, Does Andrew know about this? I legit wonder if Legal Mindset knows about this guy's video and what Matt McNeff disclosed in an email to some YouTuber about his own employees. That could be interesting in terms of a legal consideration. Ha 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 ha!
And the time required to sort and resell. Those nuances can be difficult to fully capture in a single filmed interaction, but they're a big part of how the process works in practice. All of that said, we already think there's an opportunity here to do something more constructive than the typical back and forth that follows videos like this. If you're open to it, we'd welcome the chance to connect and potentially collaborate on a follow-up that adds more depth and transparency for your audience.
I might
Whether
add
that's revisiting stores with a clearer look at how evaluations happen in real time, doing a side-by-side comparison across locations, or spending time behind the scenes to show how collections are processed. We think there is a way to turn this into something genuinely interesting and informative. We are not looking to—
Oh, Damer, please don't do it. Don't do it. They're setting you up. Do not do it. Remove all contact with them. They are doing this to try and get you into court. They are a corrupt company, and they're only saying, "Oh, we'd love to collaborate with you," either to try and like somehow make themselves look good or set you up for a fucking lawsuit. Get you to admit something in the collaboration that they can then file a lawsuit against you. Like, no, he needs to have zero contact with them.
To control the narrative. We are interested in contributing to it in a way that's accurate, balanced, and valuable to the community that's clearly paying attention. If you'd be—
Translation. We absolutely want to control the narrative because our reputation is in the shitter right now, and this is probably going to destroy our company. So we are trying to claw back any kind of positive PR that we can at the moment. Blah.
Be open to a conversation, I'd be glad to connect. Best, Matt McNeef, COO. So I responded a day later saying, "Hi Matt, thanks for reaching out and taking the time to share all of that. I really appreciate the context." I went ahead—
Oh, God, no, you should have never responded back. Oh, he's a kid though. He's a kid. He's just barely out of high school. He has not lived. He doesn't know that when you get an email like that from a company like this, you just go radio fucking silence and you make your video. Yeah, that's why I said he's a kid. That's why I prefaced it. He's a kid. He's barely, he's not worldly. He has no world experience. He doesn't know. I'm not dumping on it. I'm feeling bad for him. I'm feeling bad for this kid because I'm hoping he didn't just walk into a trap. And that's why I'm like, no. Because I don't want him to be another victim of bricks and minifigs that everyone else is so far.
And temporarily took down the video so I can make some updates, mainly to properly blur faces and remove any identifying details. I definitely wasn't trying to harm anyone with the video. Going into it, I didn't have any preconceived ideas. I was just trying to document real interactions and see how the process works in different stores. I do appreciate you acknowledging that what happened didn't align with your internal standards. It's good to hear that it's something you take seriously and are addressing. I also understand your concerns around privacy, and I'm making sure that's handled better in the updated version. I'll definitely be open to collaborating on something going forward. I think there's a really interesting opportunity to show more of the full process and give people a better understanding of how evaluations work. I just want to make sure I retain editorial control so the content stays authentic to my audience. Happy to connect and talk more if that makes sense. Thanks again, MGS Brick. Then they—
Okay. Oh God, he's doxing himself. Why would you dox yourself, man? MGS Bricks, I don't know if you are going to be watching this or not. For the love of God, stay away from Bricks and Minifigs. Sever all contact with them. Do not say anything because they are going to set you up to try and sue you. They are lawsuit happy. They love frivolous lawsuits. Like, I know it's for, I understand the concept of for the content. For your safety. No, they are toxic. They are poison by. Stay far the fuck away from them, please.
sent a reply the next day and linked me up with the media relations person. She suggested we do like a one-on-one Zoom call with Matt and do like an interview. I told them that I had my final exams the next week so I could graduate, which I did. Then about a week and a half later, they sent another email saying, "Hi Malachi," which is my real name. "Thanks again for your reply a few weeks back. We hope your finals went well. We really appreciate you for being open to continuing."
Oh God, no! Oh, this poor kid. Why did you no, why? Why did you share? Oh, oh God, no! Oh, this poor kid. Again, I'm not dumping on him. I feel bad for him. He got conned into sharing personal information with the corporation. Yeah, I'm like really fucking worried about this kid too. I really am. Oh, fuck.
The conversation. Again, we agree with you that there's a strong opportunity here to create something genuinely helpful for the LEGO community, especially when it comes to understanding how trade-ins actually work in a real-world setting. There's also a human side to this that we think is important. The people behind these stores, their teams, and how situations like this can impact them. We believe there's an opportunity to tell a more complete story that your audience would really connect with. Store owners are legitimate.
Yeah, because I'm sure that they would not completely change their behaviors and practices when they know they're being filmed for a YouTube video that is potentially going to be seen by millions. Yeah, certainly they'll continue to operate as they normally would. Yeah, absolutely. Trust me, bro.
Receiving multiple death threats due to your video and their family.
No, what the fuck? Store owners are receiving death threats due to his video. Are you... What? Yeah, that's immediately when you sever all communication. She should have severed all communication before. Now they're guilt-tripping the fuck out of him. By any... This is where there is a real concern, where now this is them saying that our store owners have received multiple death threats, so we're building a civil case against you for defamation. Because we're telling you that our owners have been receiving death threats. Yeah, very fun. Yeah, exactly right. Funny they didn't mention this in the last message or any of the other messages. This is the first time there were he zipped through them really fast, but it looks like there were about 5 or 6 back and forth emails with them, and this is the first time we're hearing about death threats? Like, what the fuck are we doing? This, immediately, you do not respond to this email. You save every single fucking email, and you talk to a fucking lawyer. You talk to a lawyer at this point to make sure you're safe.
Families are genuinely concerned. The last 2 weeks have severely impacted many of these good, hardworking people. Our hope...
This is setting up a civil suit against him. They are absolutely setting up a defamation or, what would it be, like punitive hardship or punitive damage type of civil suit against him. They're saying that the owners are getting death threats. It's affecting their families. This is 100%. They're doing this to basically present this to a lawyer to go, hey, let's sue this kid.
Is that you'll be willing to listen and consider something that will not only be great for your audience, but help de-escalate the seriousness these individual store owners are dealing with in real life due to the first video. So they said that we could do Wednesday or Thursday, April 29th or the 30th. Now, after thinking over it for a little bit, I wasn't interested in doing a one-on-one interview just because I didn't really think it helped the storyline of my video anymore. And I kind of just wanted to move on from the situation until Reckless Ben released his video 12 days ago. So it was about 3 days after he released his first video, I made a short that I posted on Instagram and TikTok along with YouTube. Reckless Ben just exposed Bricks and Minifigs, and what they did is unacceptable. I exposed them, but to a lesser degree about a month ago. And you guys are saying that we need to team up. I messaged him about it and he hasn't seen it yet. I need your guys' help. Tag Ben Snyder in the comments so he sees this. Ben, together we can do something great. This is gonna be so freaking peak. So when Ben eventually saw it, he commented in the comment section. And right after he commented, I got this email. Formal notice regarding...
Told ya! Fucking called it! Yep, he should have left them on red after that first email. Where they were should have left them on fucking red.
Proposed Reckless Ben collaboration. Malachi, you received this email directly because it has been brought to our attention that through MGS Bricks, you have communicated with Reckless Ben about potentially creating, in quotations, peak content involving bricks and minifigs in the situation he has been publicizing. Please consider this email to you a formal notice not to involve yourself, your platform, your audience, MGS Bricks, or your content in any campaign, collaboration, stunt, statement, recording, post, or coordinated activity involving Reckless Ben, his associates, or claims being made against Bricks and Minifigs, its franchises, owners, employees, vendors, or related parties. The issue with him is not just internet drama, it is an active legal matter with serious civil and criminal implications. The situation has already resulted in arrests for him and several of his followers. Attorneys and law enforcement at multiple levels are actively involved. Evidence has been preserved, continues to be collected, and will be used as appropriate. We are not going to outline our evidence, legal strategy, investigative details.
By the way, all of this once again is verbal diarrhea specifically to scare him. That's what all this is. If they wanted to basically tell him to like stop, you're getting involved in shit that you don't want, this could have been done with literally a single paragraph. This is specifically for intimidation. Yeah, he needs to get a lawyer. He needs to get a lawyer because now Bricks and Minifigs is going after a newly graduated high school student. They're not just going after Reckless Ben and his people, because Reckless Ben, I'm guessing, is probably in his early 20s. They're now going after high school kids. This is an evil fucking corporation that will literally go after high school kids that have exposed them. This is fucking diabolical.
Agency involvement, or next steps in an email that may be forwarded, posted, clipped, or misused. But we will make this very clear. The public narrative being pushed by Ben and others is false, misleading, exaggerated, and incomplete. We have evidence contradicting key claims, and we have evidence concealing coordinated efforts to create content.
Why are you telling him all this? Why? There's absolutely no reason to say any of this. None. And in fact, he not only needs to talk to a lawyer, I would question whether or not he should talk to a police officer, go to his police department about possible intimidation tactics. Like, I don't think, legally speaking, from a criminal standpoint, from a criminal standpoint, I don't think we're yet into I don't think we're into any criminality yet. He damn sure needs to, like, get with a lawyer. 100%. I hope to God he calls a lawyer, because potentially this could be a civil suit against Bricks and Minifigs, where they're trying to intimidate him. This could be... We could be into a potential civil case that he could bring against Bricks and Minifigs. But again, I'm not a civil lawyer. This would be something that legal mindset might want to tackle.
Manipulate public perception and generate pressure through social media. These actions have legal consequences. We are not asking you to take our side. We are giving you a simple warning not to make yourself part of it.
That's intimidation. That right there. We are giving you a simple warning not to make yourself a part of it. That's intimidation. Go to your local police department and file a police report. No, now we're into criminal. Now we're into criminal. Now they are warning him with a threat of financial harm to not speak to someone. That's not witness to He's not a witness to anything. He's not a witness to anything, but they are trying to intimidate him not to speak to another person. That's a crime. That now we may be dovetailing into criminality. Well, First Amendment violation, that's a little bit broad stroked. I don't know if I potentially First Amendment, maybe, but he absolutely needs to get a lawyer. And he needs to talk to the police, because at minimum, if the police, because he's where is he? He's in Colorado, I think, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, he's in Colorado. So at the very least, talk to a police officer and explain the situation. At minimum, even if the police can't do anything, there will be a case on file that he at least spoke to the police department about this. And then also he needs to speak to a lawyer. It's all about follow the paperwork. He wants to have a paper trail that he did try to do the right thing by talking to a police officer about this for potential intimidation. So it's all about CYA of having that report on file. So if he does go with a lawsuit, they can't say, well, why didn't you talk to the police? He can go, I did.
After receiving this notice, you choose to help, create, stage, promote, monetize, repeat, amplify, or coordinate content based on false or unverified claims. You may no longer be treated as a neutral observer or innocent commentator. Depending on your conduct.
Intimidation. That's intimidation. Yep. So now we're into First Amendment. Now they're basically trying to stymie his First Amendment because they say if you after you receive the notice, you just help create, stage, promote, monetize, repeat, or amplify, or coordinate content based on false or unverified claims, you'll no longer be treated as a neutral observer or independent commentator. So they are stymieing his freedom of speech there to create content. Now they basically just did a threat of First Amendment violation. Lawyer Malachi, since unfortunately you are doxxed, Malachi, if you see this video and you have not already done so, get a lawyer. At least for your own protection, but you may have a case against Bricks and Minifigs.
In communications, you could expose yourself to subpoenas, preservation demands, civil claims, and potential criminal implications. That risk is a
criminal implications. So yeah, they're threatening to arrest him for making content talking about them.
Especially serious now that you have been placed on notice that the claims are disputed, evidence exists contradicting them, and the matter is already under active legal and law enforcement review. You should immediately.
But I know I'm pausing a lot. I'm sorry. It should be noted, this email means nothing legally. They're trying to make it sound like it's legal, like there's some legal behind it. This is an email from the Bricks and Minifigs Corporation. This is not a legal cease and desist. So this email has absolutely zero legal weight whatsoever. It is done strictly for intimidation. They can't say, oh, we were trying to do our due diligence and you know, to do a cease and desist. This isn't coming from a lawyer. It's coming from their corporate email. So he is under no legal obligation to follow this email whatsoever. It is blatantly an intimidation tactic to try and shut up people that are exposing them.
Preserve all communications and materials relating to this matter. That includes Instagram DMs, texts, emails, call logs, recordings, deleted messages, drafts, notes, shared files, posts, comments, and communications with Ben, Mencel, Crystal Law, or anyone else connected to this situation. Even if you delete, alter, conceal, or destroy anything, there will be criminal implications.
So now they're implying that they're going to use him in their case. Dude, lawyer. Now they're threatening him with discovery. Like they're gonna rope him into this case. Oh yeah, this kid needs to lawyer up, like immediately. Hopefully he already has.
Before you allow yourself to be pulled into this, we strongly recommend that you speak with someone who has real legal, business, or practical experience. A content opportunity may seem harmless online, but participating in someone else's false or unlawful campaign can create consequences that last far longer than you realize. We are not accusing you of wrongdoing at this time. We are giving you a clear opportunity to avoid becoming part of it. We have reached out to you multiple times regarding your previous video, and we remain willing to speak with you directly. Our offer to collaborate with you in a legitimate and honest way also still stands. We would much rather see you build something.
Yeah, right. Are you fucking kidding me? After they just threatened him, would you still like to collaborate? Are you fucking kidding me right now? He needs to go radio silent with them and only talk to them through lawyers now. This is insane. This is absolutely fucking insane.
Positive than get dragged into Ben's legal problems. But make no mistake, if you knowingly insert yourself into this situation after this warning, we will preserve this notice and your subordinate actions as a part of the record. The smart move is to step back, preserve everything, and get...
Okay, I did just so they didn't say subordinate. He had a little tripped over his tongue thing. It's your subsequent actions.
Your subordinate actions as a part of the record. The smart move is to step back, preserve everything, and get advice before doing something that may follow you longer than a video trend. Respectfully, Matt McNeef, Bricks and Minifig. I then responded a few hours later saying, "Hi there, thank you for reaching out. I did connect with Reckless Ben, and after speaking with him, I realized that it's not something I want to be involved with. Now that I've finished exams and am graduating this Saturday, I'd love to reconnect and continue the conversation."
No. Oh, fuck no. Damn it. Oh, God. They're taking advantage. This is what I'm talking about. They're taking advantage of a kid with no world experience. Oh my God, no. What the fuck? They are 100%. No, he didn't torpedo himself because he did not torpedo himself. You want to know why? Any good lawyer that's worth his or her salt can take all of these emails, present them to a judge and say, "Your Honor, clearly this $400 million corporation is trying to take advantage of my just graduated high school client who is inexperienced with the world and is trying to basically..." Okay, this is going to be non-terminology, but trying to mind fuck him because he's not aware of how the world works. They are trying to take advantage of a young man who has literally just graduated high school. To the other point, he was taking exams. How old was he when he was taking exams? Was he only 17 when he was taking his exams? Because if he was only 17 when he was taking his exams during first contact, that means that they were doing this communication with a minor. Was he 18 at the time of these emails? Because if not, they threatened a minor if he was only 17 at the time. Depends, some states treat him as an adult. Yeah, except they're in Utah. So it's cross-state lines. So they may be under the obligations of legal adult in Utah, not North Carolina necessarily. Yeah. So there could be a very good real argument in court by his lawyer, if it goes to court, that basically painting Bricks and Minifigs as the monsters that they are, intimidating an inexperienced kid just out of high school.
Conversation we were having before. Would you guys be open to hopping on a call sometimes Thursday or Friday this week? Thanks, Malachi. Then today they responded to me. "Hi, Malachi. I was just talking with the owner of the North Raleigh store. He said he would love the opportunity to meet you in person, have a conversation, and get to know you. You mentioned he loved one of your first major videos, trading up from a minifig, starting with a minifig maker card at his store. If you would be down to meet with him, we'd be happy to set up something. Tell me in the comments if y'all would like to see that happen, but for right now, I'm content not meeting with anybody. Since ACOP already did that great interview with the CEO and COO, I have since re-uploaded my video with all the faces of the employees blurred. If you haven't checked it out yet, I would highly recommend. I want to be clear, my goal was to never encourage review bombing or harassment of any store. I've been made known that a lot of one-star reviews were left on the stores that I went to in my video, and I've also been made known that a lot of them got deleted, and I want to clarify that this...
By the way, it's the one-star reviews and everything probably came out because of Ben's video. His Ben's video got a lot more traction, I think, than his did. So all of the blowback against all those Bricks and Minifig stores came from Ben's video, not his. That should be made known. Did his video have any effect on it? Possibly, but predominantly it came from Ben's video. Ben's videos.
This is not Bricks and Minifigs deleting the reviews, this is Google, because when a big influx of negative reviews comes in, their bots are programmed to not take those in because they see them as not legitimate. Because how reviews should work is you should leave a review after you visit the location in person, and since everybody was leaving 1-star reviews after watching my video, those are not valid reviews. I want to summarize. My goal was to document my experience, leave the interpretation up to the viewers watching.
Okay, this kid needs a fucking lawyer. He, like, for the love of God, I hope he gets a lawyer. Let's look at the comments. Okay. Coincidentally, let's see, let me do. Okay. Let's do newest. Yeah, my boy, thank you. Hi, Super Lane. Yes. Yeah, let me drop that. Let me drop the link, guys. For his own safety, like his video and comment. He needs a fucking lawyer. How dare you shine a light on it? Matt's clearly what he is. God, they're so stupid. Heart surgery, writing like a third grader. If you expose us, we're gonna tell your mother. Funny, they always jump to death threats. The reply is AI generated. We have no intent on controlling the narrative. Proceed to send multiple emails, brick by brick. Who the fuck do they think they are? Okay, everybody comment on his video. A, love the video. B, get a lawyer. I'm doing that right now. And okay. Like, comment, like, give him his props for his video, but everybody, like, tell him he needs to get a lawyer. We need to keep this guy safe. Oh, Asmongold watched it yesterday. Or the day before. Damn it! I done Asmongold. Oh, well, it is what it is. It is, well, I'm still posting my video, but apparently I'm the day behind Asmongold, so, oh well.